Good morning. It's Sunday. What does it mean to walk with the divine? You see, the divine is not something that is outside of you. It's actually within. Your divinity, your frequency, your connection to all that is. So when I say walking with the divine, it's really walking with the part of yourself that is not physical. And in order to do this, we need to understand who we are. We are not the body. Okay? We are not the body. Now, raising your frequency has to do with feeling better, smiling. Remember when we said that the other day in one of my other videos? I was saying, when you raise your frequency, the life that you look completely different. You take off the old glasses and put on the new glasses. The glasses that know that everything is going to be just fine in your world. And right now, if you're looking at it with glasses that are cloudy, try to think of a time when you felt that you were feeling much, much better, like you were feeling on top of the world. And try to see if you can find those glasses and put them on and smile. Right? Because what's happening on the outside does affect what's happening on the inside. But in order to connect with what's happening on the inside so that you can access the inner wisdom, you need to go inside and shift that so that you can go on the outside and spread the love, spread the light, spread the happiness, the joy. Each one of you that is watching this right now is getting a frequency and it's making you feel better and better. Now there's a story that I have, or books that I used to read a long time ago. Hello, Linda. There's a book that I used to read a long time ago, and I kept giving it to my clients. And it was the book about, it's called The Four Agreements. It's an old book, probably read it 30 years ago. And one of the things that I really got rid of in my life, which really helped me elevate myself, was to let go of the thoughts of what other people thought about me. It had nothing to do with anything to do with me. It had everything to do with where they were coming from, right? So when you want to raise your frequency and somebody tells you you're purple, you know you're not purple, right? They can tell you other things too. But there's part of knowing who you are, separating yourself from what other people say about you, because that's going through their glasses, right? It's not who you really are. So when people said things to me when I was a young child, I kind of didn't believe them, but it was still in the back of my head. And as I grew and I heard this more and more, I was thinking, there must be something wrong with me because everybody says the same thing. And it wasn't until I became a grown-up and some years and some moons that I found out that, yes, I am different. I don't go by the same rules as everybody else. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. I don't, there's a lot of things that I don't do that other people do, and that is normal for them, but it's not for me. So I understood that I couldn't depend on somebody on the outside to make me feel good. I had to connect to what I've always been connected to and allow that to flow through me to you, right? So many of you that are watching right now might be seeking, but do not seek outside of yourselves, because you are the universe. Universe, Y-O-U, universe. I know it's spelled U-N-I-V-E-R-S-E, but I'm looking at it as universe, within, going within. Because the answers lie here. They don't lie out there. And once we understand that we're sovereign. Once we understand we're sovereign, all the rules and regulations that are being put in place out there, all these craziness going on out there, has nothing to do with you. I know a lot of you have lost your jobs or are about to lose them because you're deciding not to do a certain thing, like get the you know what, right? Hello, my dear. But a lot of you are also seeking answers outside of yourself. And with some of you that have worked with me, you know that once you clear the inside, the outside gets cleared as well, like easily. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all these beautiful women today. Oh, I love you guys. Women and men, sorry, we're having different kinds. But so once you understand that when we clear the inside, the outside becomes clear, we put new glasses on. The new glasses are the glasses through love, right? So today, since there are so many of you that are joining that I have, love you guys, yes, love you too. I'm going to do the Starseed deck. So I love this deck. This deck has really been a, it's really shifted up everything. And I got it from the store in Bernie. It's called Of a Muse. They're such lovely people. If you ever go to Bernie, go into Of a Muse. You know, a painter's muse, Of a Muse. You will love the place. It has crystals. They have bohemian clothing. They have jewelry. They have cards, and they have a beautiful staff. And it'll just be a beautiful experience for you guys. Okay, so let's look at the cards here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we didn't really say exactly that, but it says Star Keeper. Cosmic Ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. See how that resonates with you. How does that resonate with you? Is that resonating? It's definitely resonating with me, because there are a lot of star beings that are being born right now. A lot. And as they're being born, they're bringing down that frequency. And that frequency is here. They know why they're here. There are a lot of children that are maybe in their 10, 15 years old too. They also know. I have grandkids. When I speak to them, I am so happy because I know that they know. They know. They are awake. They are aware, right? Let's see here. Star Keeper. There's a lot of star things here. Star family. Okay, here. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. Remember yesterday's session was about being unique? Okay, every one of you is unique, right? You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. Each one of you that's on here right now and that will be listening to this later on, take it upon you knowing that you are here to shift this planet, okay? You are here for the highest good of this planet. We're at a tipping point now. Are we ever? Guys, really, the survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, there you go, love, right? The more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more the wisdom is seated here. Now that is something that I do. I help you bring back your soul parts that are scattered around, right? I help you, it's called soul retrieval, right? Healing your all of the parts of you, healing all the aspects of you, activating your DNA, for example. That's the biggest one, but I can't do that until we've cleared the physical, the mental, emotional vehicle that you are. Once we've cleared that, then we can go into the next step, right? And many times this step is, people are like, well, that's not so bad. I'm like, well, if you're in a relationship, in a karmic relationship right now, you're going to see what's going to happen, because that is going to break free. And many of you like, oh, no, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to hear that. I don't, la, 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 la. But you got to understand that's what's going to happen. Because anything that is not supposed to be together is going to split. But everything that is supposed to be together is going to stay together, right? So I started this whole thing by talking about this book called The Four Agreements by Don Luis Ruiz. I think that's his name. And one of the agreements is whatever other people feel about you, their opinion has nothing to do with you. Another one is do not assume anything. That's the hard one I'm still trying to learn. Guys, none of us are perfect, right? Be grateful. Be impeccable with your word. And then be good to yourself. But don't assume anything. So here I am in the US assuming things. And whenever I do that, it really takes me off on a bad trip. So until you have all the pieces of the puzzles together, don't make any decisions. That's my biggest. I'm telling this to you guys because I'm learning it right now. I'm having to learn it myself, right? But let's go back to the Star Keeper. You might be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy. Hello, dear. The more grounded you are, the more stable Earth's energy will become and the less reactive humanity will be. Because right now what we're seeing is that people are reactive. They're just exploding at nothing right now, okay? You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as part of a larger collective. That's bringing about the shift in this frequency. Trust that you can be in this world, but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. And I'm going to say something, and you might want to say this together with me. I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. That feels good, doesn't it? Star Keeper, guys. Each one of you that is joining me right now, just keep the light. Stay grounded. Stay in your light. You are a cosmic ancestor. So, I would like you to do this with me. I'd like you to take a deep breath. Breathing slowly out. And then I would like you to just smile. Just smile. There you go. And closing your eyes, closing your physical eyes, and letting your eyes on the inside go all the way up, 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 up. Feel yourself rising up, 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 up. Just feel your whole body rising up. I know it looks really weird, probably, I don't know, but rising up, rising up. Take a deep breath. Hold and let go. Just that shifted. You see that? How that shifted? It just shifted everything. And if your mind is going round, 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 round in a downward spiral, lay on your back, put your feet up, okay? So they're up. You don't have to be on your head and stand on your head or your hands or whatever. Just lay on your back, put your butt towards the wall, and then just lift your feet up. That'll take you out of whatever circular thought patterns that you're having. Okay. I want to tell you that I'm going to talk a little bit about a frequency, another way to raise your frequency. And that is by going in and using essential oils. I sell them on my website. If you have a hard time with anything in your life, email me, contact me. Let's get that out of your system, right? If you're dealing with stuff that you keep coming back to the same, just connect with me. And we'll find a way to get you out of that, right? But this heart, this is the way it looks. It's all green, and it has the most sandy, beautiful. It has the most beautiful smell, and I always put it around my heart chakra, because when my heart is hurting, I feel it, because I'm usually just sending love. But you see, up in 5D and beyond, what's happening is we are feeling our hearts start hurting when there's an imbalance. And sometimes I go beyond 5D, and I can just feel my heart is not ready for it sometimes. And sometimes it is. But if I'm dealing with some physical stuff down here on this planet, I'm like, what's going on? I'm feeling a little off. My heart is hurting. My head is hurting. And I know that it has something to do with what we're ascending to, right? And if I didn't know about all the ascension that we are doing right now, I would be feeling pretty devastated. If I was down on 3D, living a 3D life only, I would be quite devastated, because I would not know that we have definitely turned the corner. We have definitely moved the ship towards the right direction. If I hadn't known that, I would be really, really worried. But since I'm not, I know that we are on the right path. All of us, humanity is on the right path. And as the Star Keeper is also saying, stay grounded. Stay grounded. And when you stay grounded, what happens is you allow yourself to bring in the light the cosmic light onto this earth, and then through your heart, spreading it to humanity, right? Spreading it to humanity. But today the thing is, do not assume anything. Do not assume. And don't worry about what people say to you. That's their opinion. It's none of your business. Right? What people say or think about you is none of your business. That is not anything that has to do with you. Now, if you have a thin skin and you are very sensitive and you feel what everybody else is feeling, here's a way to clear that from you, okay? If you work together with people that might be a little toxic or something like that, first of all, have crystals in your pockets or on your desk. Tiger eye is one of them. To raise your frequency, bring in some selenite. To keep the negativity from you, you either do jet, or you do onyx, or you have there's a Mexican one, obsidian. Okay, good girl. Hey, I'm teaching my Nova. That's thank you. Okay, thank you. Good girl. Yes, good girl. She's in training to be a guard dog. Nova, that's good. Thank you. She's in training to be a guard dog, so sometimes you don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, but where was I? Frequency. What people say about you. Like I told you before, if they tell you are purple, you know you're not purple, right? That you can see. But if they say you're stupid or you're dumb or you're ugly or you are, that's enough, Nova, or anything, understand that is their opinion about themselves usually. It has nothing to do with you. And if you are thin-skinned, that's what I was going to go. I want you to go inside, take a deep breath, go into your heart, Your heart is unlimited. Bring the energy from your heart and shoot it out 6 feet in front of you, 6 feet to the side, 6 feet behind you, 6 feet to the other side, and like a cylinder, let that heart energy surround you. Breathe it down through the chakras, down into Mother Earth, to Mother Earth's heart, and breathe it up through the higher chakras to Source. And then just surround yourself with that. And then have yourself inside of this cylinder of energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. That, my dears, that is the beauty of you using your energy for good. You put it around you and you continue doing this, breathing it in, down in your heart, down. You still have the 6 feet cylinder around you, and up to Source. So you are completely going around in a cylinder of energy. Let's open you up to your hearts. There you go. You see? So now, raising your frequency. How was it again? Connecting with your heart. Breathing slowly. Listening to this tone. This balances your heart. Breathing in. Smile. Right? When you smile, do after me. When you smile, what happens? Close your eyes. You can also close your eyes and bring your eyes up, going through your forehead like this. And then just feel yourself raising your frequency, raising your frequency. I have some... Hey! Sorry, guys. I have some old dogs here. Oh, hey! I have 4 dogs here, okay? Hey, guys. Calm. Life will turn things around that you didn't expect, right? They have been the best gift for me. The fact that I don't know what's going to come next. Okay, that's enough, Nova. That's enough. But at the same time, understand that everything that we are going through now is to shift us out of the lower frequencies into the higher frequencies. It is so clear to see it. You can clearly see it when you understand that your role here is not temporary. You came here on a mission to help shift this world. And each one is doing it in their own way. But I can tell you one thing, and that is the shifting of the worlds is happening and has been happening for a while. Again, Mother Earth went through the photon belt, photo, illuminating this earth, raising her frequency. And us, we have to do the same. She's already done it. She's already where she's supposed to be, and we are too, but we're just here clamming on to the old stuff. It's like, let go, let go, let go, let go. Clear yourself. Clear yourself of old thoughts, things, people, patterns, programming. If you need to clear yourself from programming, you got one person right here that can do it. You don't have to be here in this area. I work all over the world. So, I thank you for coming and visiting and spending a little time with me. And I enjoy speaking to you. Until next time, love and light. Over and out.